You know, there's a movie I watched about, I think it's about 5 months ago. It was called Anna, and Anna, and it's on Peacock. It's got 38% Rotten Tomatoes. So that means a lot of people didn't care for this movie. I like the movie. Uh, I noticed there's a lot of movies out there now. This movie is an hour and 38 minutes long, and it's a thriller. But this guy, he's been off work for a while because he's recovering from the traumatic loss of his wife, who committed suicide because they had a child together, and the child died like 3 or 4 months in, and his wife just couldn't handle it. And it's been a while since I watched this movie, but I just love the way this movie was shot. And he's a detective who can probe people's mind, okay? And he must determine if a troubled teenager, which is his next case, he comes off because he was on leave because he was trying to get over the death of his wife. Not only did he lose his newborn, which was like 3 months in, but, can you imagine I don't want to imagine, but, his wife had the baby. The baby lived for a certain period of time and then it died. And the wife took it very hard. So then, they were trying to deal with that. And then, he's a detective. He comes home, finds his wife took his own life because she couldn't handle the fact that she lost that child. So not only did he lose his wife, he lost his son, but he lost his wife. So he comes back and takes this new case. And they were asking him, was he ready to come back and take this new case, So, and the troubled teenager is played by Tessa Farmiga, which is the woman that is the younger sister of the woman that plays in all the Conjuring series. She looks just like her sister, but she's just younger and much more cuter. But her sister, Vera Farmiga, I think she's hot, but her sister is her little sister. She looks just like Vera Farmiga. She's just younger, but she's got some acting chops. But anyway, this stars Mark Strong, Tessa Farmiga, and Brian Cox. Now, if you guys don't remember Brian Cox was the guy that was in the Wolverine movie. He was the one that was the Wolverine always had issues with. He was this general that was he had this thing he programmed into the Wolverine. You just have to look it up. But anyway, this detective, he goes into people's mind. That's how he can solve cases. And he has to determine if this troubled teenager is a psychopath capable of murder or a victim of trauma. I just read the plot synopsis from there. This is a very, very good movie. Now, I noticed you guys by now should know that there's a lot of movies on here I talk about. Obviously, I lie. Now, a lot of YouTubers, which are really, really good, and I'm not even remotely in their category, they know how to break stuff down. They know how to talk about it. They know how to talk about the good and the bad, this, that, the pacing, the second act, the third act, the fourth act. I can't tell which ones those are. I could just tell you, now when it got towards the end, I thought it was slow. That's the only way I could say stuff like that. But this movie is very, very good. And I think you ought to put it on your radar. But it's kind of weird because that's what he does. He tries to solve cases because he can probe into people's mind. And that's how, he probes people. This movie came out in 2014. And he gets with this teenager, man. This teenager girl played by Tessa Farmiga. She's pretty good, man. She played that role pretty good because he had to take the case because she refused to eat. So she was going on like so many days where she wouldn't eat. So they give her this case. So when he started investigating the case, he started looking around and he was suspicious of the mom, which is her mom, who's been married once or twice, something like that. It's been a while since I watched the movie, but he starts suspecting there's more going on than the reason why she's, not eating. But he finally got her to eat. But there's a twist to it. The thing that he knew how to do, she knew how to do too. So she got into his mind as well. She found out that he was going through a lot because he just came back to work. And the guy that played Brian Cox was his boss. And he kept telling him, are you sure you're ready to come back to work? This chick, this young girl, man, she's figured out what he was doing because she was doing the same thing. She figured out how to mind probe him. So she got into his mind. And then she flipped him a couple times and made him do some things which made her kind of get out of the situation that she was under. But then at the end, it all ties up to how he figured out that she she not only helped him, but she helped herself. But it looked like she was all doing it for herself. But then she ended up helping him. But anyway, that's the best I could tell you this. This is very good. But I'm surprised it's got 38% Rotten Tomatoes. There are so many movies out there, you guys, that you can check out, that you can see. They don't have to be these super blockbuster movies that's coming out every weekend. I don't know. I don't see the point of covering those things. You know, everybody and their mom watches them, and then if you got 10 million YouTubers that's really doing good, you ain't gonna get your foot in the door trying to upload a video. I can barely get stuff in now. And not those people that's got their foot in the door and making money. My hat's off to them, because they put a lot of work and dedication in it. But I started this YouTube channel because I like doing different stuff. And I really get into doing different stuff. When I work out, I like to walk, I like to ride my bike. I did some painting in my apartment yesterday. I'm a very busy person. I'll probably work on my car I got in the garage. And I remember one day I said, man, you know, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. But I talked to a lot of people starting YouTube channels. They want to be big, huge, and make all this money. I just tell them straight out, I said, man, it's great. It's great. But man, I'm not even remotely at that point, because I don't even think you can. If it does, it has to be a blind luck that you happen to get that one video that takes off, and everybody and mom wants to be a subscriber, and they want to start, you know, being a Patreon, and you getting money and all that. But I tell everybody that tells me they want to be big like those YouTubers, I said, man, I don't think they got big overnight, dude. It took a while. So good luck. I said, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying it in a positive way. I understand what you're doing. I said, but you know what? I got the job. I'm working, and I'm making pretty good money, and so are you. So right now, this is my bread and butter. That is something, you know, just throwing that out there. But anyway, Anna, 2014 thriller, hour and 38 minutes. I think you'll enjoy it. God bless you. Take care, and we'll catch you next video. Have a great day.